I'm Skotyyy from Blue Cone Family. Welcome back to City Skylines LakeDale. And remember to like and subscribe if you're new. So it's got water already, that's good. So this is going to be the new kind of suburbs. Well, not suburb, it's going to still be the city. And at the moment, there's not a lot to it. But in time, this is going to be kind of part of a sprawling cityscape. So we can't afford, so we haven't unlocked anything decent to go in it yet. But over time, we're going to need like the police and whatever to go inside these areas. So our industrial area is definitely increasing nicely. Let's add a little bit more capacity to this. Didn't think about... No, wind direction's fine. Yeah, wind direction's in downstream. We're fine. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. So we got some more. There you go. Have a little drink. Yeah, so we've got a little bit more kind of industrial going on. We've got our nice big kind of, at the moment it's a village. It's a suburban village with a weird ass path going through the middle of it, which I will convert into like a, when I get like paths and stuff, I will convert that into a proper like pathing thing. I still don't understand that like walk there, that's weird, like really weird. Is it big enough to stick a roundabout in? I don't have the money. I do not have the money for thinking about road ventures at the moment. Far too complex. I think for the time being, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Traffic Manager to remove the traffic lights. And then just have it so that these are give way. Like that. I think that's the right one. See, someone please explain these symbols to me. I am... Oh, yay! We've unlocked our first little little hamlet. I'll get back to that rant in a second. But yeah, let's have a look at it. So we can unlock taxis and loans. About time for loans. Garbage, healthcare, and education and campus areas. Okay, so that's good. So we can start building campus areas. Despite us having the world's smallest town, literally, that's what hamlet means. It means a small village. We can unlock medical clinic, landfill site. That's good. We can actually start getting rid of our rubbish. Rubbish? Did I really just combine the word garbage and rubbish? I did. Garbage. So our gubbins can go. Elementary school, recycling centre, which is one I'll probably do. Community schools, and then these are some mods I've added in of like the UK stuff, which looks quite nice. Right, back to my little rant. So, can someone explain these symbols to me? Because I am British. Now, two of these symbols I understand. I understand this one. To me, that is give way. It says give way in there, and it means that if you get to that junction, you give way to any traffic going across it. So you basically have to stop, and they're probably some of the most common signs in the UK, especially in rural areas. That one I know, and we have the exact same sign. Stop, it literally means you have to stop. It's not a case of you crawl up to the junction and then if there's no traffic coming, you can continue. No, give way gives that ability. Stop means literally stop at the line and you literally look and you wait and then you go, even if it's clear. That, I have no idea. What is that? I don't know. So can someone in the comment section please comment what the hell is that sign? I have no idea. I would really love to know. But then weirdly, like I do that and then it converts all the others like it. So I assume it's something important. No right turn, we know that. But it seems to be working okay. Right, so our little suburbs are building up. Let's get some practices down in here. Actually, let's do our garbage first. And our rubbish. So we always build it in the industrial area. Recycling centre. Going to have it there. I'm doing a recycling centre because I'm only at a small town for the time being. And I quite like the recycling centre. It's a little bit nicer. And let's get down a small clinic. Now I'm going to place down the UK one. Just because it looks really nice. And I'll show you in a second why I like it. There you go. So it's kind of what you'd practice, like, what is it called? Whitehall medical practice. I quite like it. It looks really quite cool. It's even got a Lloyd's pharmacy. Anyone from the UK, you understand. Lloyd's pharmacy is basically kind of like our prescription drugstore. There's quite a few. Lloyd's pharmacy is like one of the more medical ones, and you see them as like little shops. But you can also go to like Boots and things like that as well. But Lloyd's is often attached to like surgeries and such. You often find those. So I quite like that they've got that in there. So we now got that, so it means that our Sims will have a better kind of healthcare. We've still got 22,000, so we've actually still got quite a bit of money in the bank. Enough to probably start building some education. So of course it is, we're going to be kind of modelling this a little bit on the UK. So we're going to actually build a church, and I quite like the fact that we can have a church. Do I want it? I want it at the end of the street. Yeah, I like that, having a church at the end of the street. There you go. That's quite nice. I don't know why church is technically educational. Are we running out of power? Have we lost power? We are low on power. Right, so for... Oh, I can't afford anything. Have I done bad? I think I did bad. I think I, like... Why have I got so much nuclear power? Oh, those are the decorations I was planning on doing. It never actually turned into me doing anything. Are these functional? Oh my god, they are. They look cool. Oh, why am I not using these? Okay, I'll come back to those. Those are a lot cooler. I don't know why all these are under power stuff. But there you go. They don't actually produce any power. More decorative. Right. So how much are these? These are 6 grand. So not quite. So can I increase my budgets? Budget's a thing? Yes, they are. So let's increase our electricity budget. Does that produce then that we can now have enough power? Actually, I don't know with wind power. Yes, it does. That has enabled us to produce enough power. So by us increasing budget to the wind turbine means there is now more wind? I don't quite know how that works. Right, okay. So schools we can't afford yet. School costs £10,000. I do want the UK one. It looks really, really pretty. Yeah, I quite like that. And it's pretty much what I remember primary school being. And when I place that down, I will show you pretty much why. And anybody who is watching from the UK and kind of grew up either in a small rural place or maybe like a small town where you went to a primary school that was like, yeah, you get so many of the memories back when looking at that little place. It really is. Even though I know kind of like primary school, I don't know, because in America, someone did comment this on the channel when I did the education video, what the system is in America, because I always get confused with it. I know it's kind of, it's worded very simplistically, like literally like you have elementary, so it's the start, then you have middle school, then high school, then college. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. But I don't know the years, like in my head that doesn't match up what years are, because I know primary school you're up to year 7. Sorry, no, primary school up to at the end of year 6, and then in year 7 you go to secondary school, and then 7 to 11 is secondary school, and then from 12 and 13 and upwards is you kind of have a college or sixth form, and then beyond that you go into university. But then the other thing I get confused about with the American system is you have colleges which are like our universities, but you also have universities as well, and I don't know where they sit. Because is like a university like a higher level college? I'm not quite sure. Please comment below. I'd love to know. Because it makes no sense. Because you always see it in TV programs like, oh, I'm saving up for college. And I'm like, I went to college. I didn't go to university. I went to college. You know, I did my IT course there. But I didn't go to university. A couple of my friends did. And university is one you come out with a shit ton of debt on. But then I always see American shows like, oh yeah, saving up for college. So I think, is college like university and such? I'm not sure. Really not sure. Right, okay, so where were we? So our church is doing stuff. Okay. Apparently got students. Okay. I'm going to remove the trees from the middle for the time being. Just because it makes no sense for them to be there at the time being. Still got no power for this end of the city. A little bit of a problem. Nearly can afford a second wind turbine. Probably make more sense if I placed this in a better location. So it's currently 6 megawatts. Let's place it here where it's 8. There you go. I don't know if that's going to drastically improve our situation. So it's now on 10. You're now on 10, so it's now got 20. It's a little bit better, I suppose. A couple more buildings are done. It did cost us quite a bit to do, so we're now having to save up money again, which is a bit of a shame. Right, but I think power is definitely more important than education. We're now no longer locked like we were in episode 1, of where we had a difference of you know, do you want power or do you want water? It's now a choice of you have all power. That's only like this new little section here. It's not a massive deal. Luckily, I think it cuts off just before the get. Oh no, I was about to say the medical practice is fine. No, medical practice is still fucked. Now no one has power. Oh god, the whole city's gone in meltdown. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh, we've got money now. Here we go. Right, let's have a second wind turbine. Right, let's. Hopefully you can spit out 10. Yes, you can. Right, that should be. There we go. Now the place has got power. Happy days. So we've got that. Now we've got a high demand for some more. Actually, I've just realised the church there is a bad position. Not enough money to move it. $4,000 to move a church. How much is to buy a new one? 20. Okay, fine. Yeah, moving a church is cheaper. Wait. So the choices were between the church. Oh Christ! The church is expensive. I might sell the church for the time being. Yeah, I'm going to sell the church. I say sell, I mean just completely get rid of it and not have any form of education, because I completely forgot you don't get money back in this game. Well, that was a mistake. Alright, okay. So let's continue on our road here. We need some more money coming. Money, please. Thank you. Shit. So you get refund on some things, which makes no sense. So we need 3,000.